Hey Andrew, how are you today?
Doing all right.
Yeah? Tell me about your week.
Uh, it was good. I didn't really. I don't know. Things are getting better, I guess.
What do you mean by better?
Uh, like I don't know. I just like when my mom would just get really like annoying, and my boyfriend or her boyfriend was just like pissing me off. I would just like kind of leave and not really like think about it. Just try and like go away.
Okay, so it sounds like you've kind of found a couple of different ways to cope with what's going on at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think last week we left off talking about a little bit of a homework assignment where I wanted you to talk about the situation that occurred, what you thought about it, what you felt about it, and what the rational response would be. So what could have actually been going on. Before I gave you this assignment, we've been talking about how when you and your mom get into fights, you feel like you're being interrogated, you feel like she's not really listening to you, that she cares more about her boyfriend than she does about you, and that the rules are different for him. So we were kind of going to do this exercise to see how things were differently when you actually sat down and thought about it before you just reacted. Was this something you were able to complete?
Yeah, I did. I wrote it down, but I left it at home.
Why'd you leave it at home?
I just didn't feel like bringing it in and then like reliving it and just like going over it again. But I mean, I can talk about it.
So was it like some tough stuff that you had to write down?
Uh, yeah, like I got pretty angry and I just like, I don't know, I wanted to like lash out or something, like, cause she just kept asking me to like, like go to like my room and stuff when all I wanted to do was just come home and relax and chill on the couch and, after like a long day of school, but her boyfriend was already in the room and we just weren't really getting along, so she just asked me to go to my room, so, I mean, I just like went up and left.
What was going on between you and her boyfriend?
Well, he was watching the TV, but he was watching this stupid ass show, and I was just getting so pissed off because it was like, it should be my turn. Like I should watch the TV. Like I've been at school all day long, and I feel like he does nothing. But yeah, he just gets to watch the TV. So I like, tried to be like, hey, let's watch something else, but he was like, no. And so then my mom was like, no, just go to your room and like do your work. But it was frustrating.
It sounds like a tough situation. Do you guys usually take turns on who gets to watch what?
No, he kind of just gets priority.
So it kind of seems like things might be a little bit different between him and your mom and you and your mom?
Yeah, I feel that way.
Explain that to me.
Well, I feel like he just gets whatever he wants to do, like, and then I just come home from a long day of school, and all I really get to do is like, go to my room and just like do work and stuff, or she'll just like nag on me, and it's so annoying.
When your mom's boyfriend isn't there,
Mm-hmm.
How are things between you and your mom?
I don't really think about it like that before, but I don't know, maybe it's a little bit better, I guess.
A little bit better? By
Yeah.
better, do you mean that like you guys have conversations? Is there less fighting? How would you describe that?
Yeah, I'd say we probably talk a little bit more about like what's going on at school, or like how I'm doing in my classes and stuff. I don't know, it's nicer. But then when he's around, it's just like I just feel like I don't know, like everything's about him, just like shitty.
Okay, so sometimes you kind of feel like everything's about him. Maybe that your mom kind of acts a little bit different when he's around. Is that right?
Yeah, that's like how I feel.
Okay. Andrew, that's a lot more than you've ever been able to tell me before. Were you thinking about that this week with the homework, or?
Yeah, maybe.
It takes a lot of courage to be able to say those things and really talk about how you feel. I'm impressed by how mature you seem right now and how you're kind of noticing that when your mom's boyfriend isn't around, things are a little bit better with you and your mom. Do you still think that the problem is that your mom's harassing you, or is it just when your mom's boyfriend is around?
I don't really know. I've never really thought about it like that before. Maybe it's not so much that she's harassing me like all the time, like maybe it's not so bad when he's not around. It makes me kind of just like even more pissed at him, Like
Kind of irritates you that he can interact that way and upset the relationship between you and your mom?
Yeah, like why does he get to be the favorite, Like I'm her kid.
So you kind of feel like you're not the favorite anymore, like you've been pushed to the side.
Yeah.
So what are you, besides him like having